Welcome back, redo. Which is good because I really want to know more about like how y'all are doing. Are you good? I miss you, fam.
We're great. Yeah,
we're doing good.
Doing the Twitch stream thing.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so tell me about that. Like gaming, music, what?
Yeah, everything. Gaming, music. Like sometimes we'll be playing or whatever, and then I'll just switch to Ableton and start making some music, and
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Louis hosted a Jeopardy the other day.
Jeopardy.
It was amazing.
Is that questions really about Louis though?
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Okay.
Not all of them.
That's
and then
amazing.
I hosted like a Rocket League tournament, which is like my favorite game in the whole world.
Yeah, 200 viewers, no?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Okay,
yeah,
so
we all hosted you. Me, Too Bold, Sam, right? Like everybody?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh my god, that's amazing. And how much are you streaming? Like every day, every other day?
I'm streaming like almost every day.
I do every other day, give or take.
That's great. I don't want to make it sound like it's about me, but was I kind of the one to inspire all this?
Yes. Honestly.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, it has always done me well. I just haven't been streaming.
Why?
But when I stream, it's the best thing ever. Just crazy life changes. I moved. And I had health issues and like a whole bunch of stuff has been going down.
Was it the vegan?
It was the vegan.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh my god! It was. I thought it was my meds, and then I thought it was something else. What was it? What was I thinking? I don't know. I thought it was something else, but yeah, it turned out to be a deficiency. I was losing my freaking vision.
Yeah, it doesn't work for like super skinny people. I don't think. Right? Like you need that stuff.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things that I think everybody needs it in general, but it was my B vitamins, and they always tell you to take your B12, and I just wasn't doing it. It was when I went on tour, I stopped taking them because I just didn't want to take stuff with me,
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's when I got out of the habit of it, and I came back home, and I started having weird symptoms. I started getting migraines and all this crazy stuff, and about a month ago, it got at its worst, and I couldn't even freaking see. Everything was like double vision and like all this crazy stuff, so I went to a neurologist and, thinking the worst, because my eyes are fine. I went to an eye doctor, my eyes are fine. But, so that's that. Getting better, taking my vitamins now.
Very good.
Yeah. Are you still vegan?
Take your Flintstones gummies.
I am still vegan because there were no other deficiencies.
It was just the B? Okay.
It's just the B. So beware, vegans. So anyways, that's been my life, but I do miss it. And I did a stream for the first time in a while, like last week, like coming back to hopefully do like at least a performance once a week. But I've kind of been in the hustle of making music, man, doing stuff behind the scenes. How do you feel your production process is different streaming versus not streaming? Or is there no disconnect?
Like when I make a song on stream versus not?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I kind of, once I get into a zone, it's kind of the same for me. And like, I just go. Sometimes I'll make a song with a friend. So it's just, I'm more focused on, collaborating or whatever and just working with him or her. And it's just like, it kind of zone in.
Yeah. It's more, when I do it, I got to remember that it's more about the content than I am. Like it's more about the content than it is about the song. So I try to like, the tedious things that I would do normally, like go through 1,000 snare drums or like stuff like that, I tend to not do because I want to make it interesting for the viewer.
Yeah, I found the same thing. And I also, being ADHD, I get very distracted by the chat. And if I get rated or something, I halt everything and I play a song because obviously I want to prove myself to new people so they stick around instead of watching me doing boring stuff like searching for snares. But it really is such a different thing. And I found my love for producing by doing it on stream. I started to get comfortable going through the motions kind of with a pal by my side. Because I would get in my head too much and get so negative on myself and like be like, freak this song, whatever, and
I
walk away.
also have like the teacher gene, because like I used to be a teacher, so like I'm always just talking everything I do through like.
And you have
like,
to. You can't just sit there silently.
I don't even really think about that. Like I just like when it's on, I just turn on a switch and I'm just talking through everything, explaining everything.
Yeah, I was watching you make something the other day, and it was just like, yeah, so you put this here, and then the EQ does this, and then you put and then I was like, man, when I'm doing it, if I get into a zone, like by accident, like if I get into that flow, I'll forget that I'm streaming.
Oh,
and then I'll just like start making the song, and then my chat's like,
hello,
what's he doing?
Oh my God, that's so me too. And I always felt bad too. So there was always like this voice in my head, like pulling me kind of out of that zone to be like, oh crap, I have to say hi to chat. Sorry guys, I'm really focused.
In a way, the chat could keep you in check, because if they ask something, then like I just absolutely dive in on that topic for like 20 minutes, and it's just answering this one person's question that I didn't even know.
It kind of takes longer then to produce. So I don't know, like. I love it. I love both. It has been very helpful in like keeping my head down in it. I kind of honestly needed it for a while to have that feedback. But now I'm just kind of like letting myself be in my own space with it. I'm making a lot of like personal songs and whatever. So I don't know. I'll probably get back into it. It's just a phase. But I'm so happy to hear that you guys are killing it on there. 200 viewers is insane. That's amazing. That's incredible. I'm gonna have to check it out because I've been off the Twitch averse. But
come through whenever.
I will mod you.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'll mod you in my chat.
Oh, you'll mod me.
Yeah. Insta mod.
Sounds great. Yeah, that's fantastic. And so you've been working on other artist projects amongst all of this as well?
Yes.
There's a bunch.
But we dropped a lot of stuff. So we just kind of now are on the priority. Like we are focusing on ourselves and our streams as well as our own music. And we're now only working on our projects and people that like we truly like loves projects.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I mean, because last year it was pretty heavy as far as production goes. We were producing for like everybody and their moms, and it took like a toll on me emotionally. Like, so by the end of the year, I was like hating everything. So I was like, all right, next year, like it's us, what we want to do first, and then we'll make time accordingly.
Do you feel better?
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
No.
Are you starting to get the itch, Lewis?
To what?
To work for other people?
No, I hate it.
Oh, you hated it?
I like working for me and people that I like can joke around with and I don't know, like I like working with my friends. I don't like working with random people, dude.
I know you have Sean there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah,
He was just a minute ago.
Yeah, I just had him on for last week's episode.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he says you guys have been hanging out and you did like some Star Wars marathon or something the other day.
That we did. We watched Revenge of the Sith cut together with the finale of the Clone Wars for some giant super nerd stuff, and it was fantastic.
Did you get through the whole thing?
Yeah, it was 4 hours.
And we're gonna do all of the Fast and Furious movies. That's our next
Fast 1 through 9. Including Tokyo Drift.
Yes.
I mean, how do you sit for that long? I'm trying to understand
There's
this.
a lot of time. What are you talking about?
A lot of time to be had. We can Twitch stream. We have a metal band. We have both of our own projects. We have Smile, and we can watch movies.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling you're smiling through this quarantine then.
But so.
Yeah.
I think this interview's done.
I think we're done here.
Yeah. So you want to stay in lockdown forever is what I'm hearing.
I mean,
I feel like we were already in lockdown.
We were already doing this. It's just more people were coming over, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, what's good about this is that now, like, there's no excuse for me to be spending a ton of money outside. There's no excuse for me to like not stream, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, we have this studio session, so maybe I'll just stay in bed until then. Like now it's just like I wake up at 7 a.m. and I stream until we have to do something, or I just stream until I don't want to stream.
Or whenever, yeah. Like when tasks pile up throughout the day for stuff we have to do or stuff we want to do, it's not like, oh, I have to consider that I have this scheduled, to worry about. It's just like, all right, I wake up, I do my morning thing, and then I'm right into whatever I want to do or whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really great.
Yeah, it's been nice. Could be worse.
Yeah, no, totally. And I've taken to it like a fish to water. I freaking love being by myself. And I love working on my own stuff with no schedule, like you're saying. But I know for a lot of people, I hear that they really struggle with self-motivation.
Yeah, but it's also like unfortunate for other people. We're pretty fortunate that we're in this situation that we can just wake up and basically do whatever we want.
Yeah. Some people can't deal with that kind of freedom, though. When this whole thing first happened, I know me and a lot of other musicians were joking that we've been in training for this for years.
Our
Like,
whole
this is our
lives.
life,
It's the gamers.
The gamers. The
not
gamers.
musicians.
Yes.
The gamers have been
Musician's gig.
I love that. There's like a meme that is like I haven't been out of my house in 30 days, and it's like a gamer. First time.
First time. That's amazing, and it's so true. But I don't know. For us introverts, we're eating it up. But
well, I wouldn't say I'm an introvert. So.
Really?
No.
Really?
Ruben.
Louis, no. Louis, definitely not. Sorry, I'm getting the charger here.
Oh, you're
Louis,
fine.
definitely not.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that, because a lot of people think I'm an introvert, but I'm definitely an extrovert. I'm definitely an introvert. What happened?
Ruben hurt me.
Whoa.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Demonetized.
Demonetized. You just beat me out. It's
okay. My editor will get it.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I'm eating it up. But there's a lot of people that can't handle being totally self-motivated. Do you have any friends like that are like going crazy?
Mm-hmm. Most of our friends are killing it right now. Like Nick is doing well. Sophie is like more motivated than ever.
Yeah.
AJ's doing well. Maxine's doing really great.
Yeah, everybody's there's like whatever adjustment needed to happen. Like everybody's there,
Reggie's also doing great.
Yeah. Which is important. It's important to surround yourself with people like that, that are always constantly motivated and not just waiting.
Yes, no, totally.
And if you have anybody that's dead weight, you drop them like the trash that they are.
Harsh but true.
Hard yes.
I mean,
like that Metallica song.
Sad but true.
Yes.
Sad but true. I've been loving it. Do you have any advice for people that struggle with it, even though none of us do?
I don't know, like small, like it's looking at the big picture is pretty daunting, so just like small tasks, like how can I get here by doing X amount of things? Like just the little things count. I don't know.
There's that movie. It's that the famous European actor that he had. He was like the president or the prime minister in Love Actually. Do you remember Hugh? I
do. Yeah, I see his face.
You know his face, right?
But I don't know.
Okay, but he had this movie where he was like a trust fund baby, and then it's him when he's older, and he talks about how every man or every person is like an island, and when you don't have work, you have to give yourself units of time. So specific tasks that have to be done that day or you'll go crazy. Mm-hmm. And that's like what he would do is like 1 to 1 p.m. or 1 to 2 p.m. Get a haircut.
Yeah.
I just thought that was pretty interesting.
And also like kind of like riffing on that too, like whenever you're getting up day to day, like if you don't treat it like, it's meaningful or there's something to go to, it's not going to change. Like if you just like stay in the same clothes, you don't shower, you don't do whatever, like it's gonna it's gonna weigh on you. Like if you get up and shower and change, like I'm gonna go to work, quote unquote, the studio, like I don't know, it just personally puts me in a way better mindset. Like after a shower in the morning, like I'm super ready to do stuff all day instead of just like staying in bed and then kind of like getting up whenever. Like it's much harder for me personally to do something.
There's also like, I think if you need to, especially if you're not working, like if you need that day to stay in bed, like, and not do anything, do it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I knew I was going to have to tell y'all. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Just do it, There's no reason not to take a day for yourself. I don't know.
It's importante.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm totally thriving in that right now. Because of my health stuff, I had to take some time off. And in a normal world, when the world is running normally, I feel very guilty when I do that. and I'm like, I'm wasting time. Everything's just going to waste. I always feel like I don't deserve that time. And afterwards, I'm going to have to then catch up.
Kind of feel that, and I go through that too, but it's kind of important to fight it sometimes. Like,
yes.
do nothing. Just do nothing.
It's so hard for me to do nothing, though. So that's why I haven't had a problem with this either. Like,
it's even harder to think about nothing. Have you ever tried thinking about nothing?
yes, and that's why meditation is too strong of a word for me. It's
Meditation's key there.
I can't do it, though. I have to.
Don't even think about it as meditation. You just think about nothing. See how long you can last.
I can't call it meditation, but I have a weird thing, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I vacuum to meditate.
Nice.
Is that weird?
Whatever works.
It works.
Cleaning is cool. Yeah.
Handiwork is like so it's funny. XQC, who is like definitely like the village idiot of
Twitch.
I don't know if you know who XQC is.
I don't.
All right. Well, he's like known for being like an idiot, kind of.
Yeah.
But he's actually like, I catch him in his streams and he'll say something like incredibly smart and like intuitive.
Very profound.
Very profound. And he said this one thing that it was like, the thing about going to 100, finishing something is not hard. It's the 0 to 1 that it's like the most difficult.
It's so true. Oh my God.
And then he just says a bunch of craziness.
Yeah, and then his chat is like, haha, people probably.
Yeah, but then it's like, wait, that was very like wise.
Like, maybe you should tweet that. Like, wow. No, that's so true. I find the most resistance is to just starting, mostly because, again, I have usually a lot of pressure on myself.
Yeah.
And it's like, I should be doing that, but I'm not, but I don't want to.
The faster you start, the easier.
Yes.
Just don't think about it.
Which, if you get stuck in that cycle, it can go on
0 to
forever.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
The first step.
Yep. Baby steps. Got to do it. Every day I make a list, and that helps me. I can't do the time thing. You mentioned the time. That might be able to help some people who are like used to going
I'm more
places.
of a lister too. If it starts to add up, I do the notes on my phone, or a reminder list.
I'm more of a Rubener. He'll like message me when we have to do things.
Oh my God. I think I'm my own Ruben then, because I text myself reminders.
Everybody needs a Ruben.
That's what I do. Wow.
I do text myself too, but it's mainly like using my own phone and devices as vessels for media.
Wait, what?
Like, let's say I make a video, but I need it formatted. Like, and it just, if I send it through a text, it automatically formats itself, and then I edit the video. Like I've been doing drum covers lately, and that's been the move. Like I make it on my PC, and then I shoot it on my iPhone, and then I put them both on a Dropbox, text that both to myself, put it on iMovie, and then cut it.
Oh, dang. Okay, so hold up. Are you doing this YouTube thing? Are you into the YouTube stuff right now
Not really.
too?
It's just Instagram and TikTok. It's like I found a really quick way to just like mobilize my drum stuff, so I just started doing it.
I did a YouTube video, and we have the second one already edited.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, sweet.
So I was editing the Rocket League thing.
Yes.
Wait, which one? What is it?
So I have 2 gaming videos on the way.
Okay.
Like it's just Twitch highlights, basically.
Yeah.
Then he has his Rocket League, the competition one.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
So we do have like a separate gaming channel now for Smile on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
Well, I guess yes, we are doing the YouTube thing.
Yeah. Okay. Right answer. Yes, we're doing that. I wish that I could be better at that.
Just get yourself an editor, and then
I do that, but then I'm so like weird about like I don't know how to direct them to be like, this is what I'm looking for you to do, to like what, because then they have to look through hours, and I mean I have days worth of Twitch.
Well, pick a specific stream. That's what I do. So like I pick I like Sovi is our boy's name, and I tell him this was a good stream.
Yeah.
Edit a video of this stream, and then he'll do it, and then I will be like, if it's good or not, and then
it's kind of like a shared vision too. Like after a couple of back and forth things, they start to get it and see it the way you see it.
Yeah.
By the first video that he sent me, I was like, this is me. This is how I want my content to be portrayed. And he does it good because he knows what I find funny, because he watches my streams and he knows stuff. Which is, it's funny how we met him. Do you know how we met him?
How did you meet him?
Okay. Remember when Instagram let you put groups together?
Oh,
Literally, I was
yeah.
like, if we get 100 members in here, I'll start the Smile Discord. And then we never got 100, but we got like 98 members.
Oh, I remember that. I was in that group for a minute. Yeah.
And then Sovi took it upon himself, was like, I'm going to make the Smile Discord. And then he sent it to us. So not only is he editing our videos and stuff,
he's managing our
literally
Discord,
managing our Discord and stuff like that. And now he's a friend of ours. Like,
no, that's really
he does
nice.
everything on his phone.
yeah,
so
he
far.
edits video on his phone.
And it looks awesome.
Do you know what app he uses? Because I have my favorite app.
I think he uses iMovie.
iMovie?
Or I'm not really sure which one.
I don't know what he uses.
We're going to...
What do you use? What do you use?
Yeah, I have is one called Video Leap, and I think it's like $30 a year, but it's so worth it. It has all the little features that you don't think you need, but you totally do. But it's a really good one, and it's worth the $30 a year.
Interesting.
Because I do a lot of edits on my phone for like the podcast promos and stuff for Instagram.
Yeah.
But I have an editor for these podcasts. And I think my biggest problem with the highlights is like once I put it out there, once I do the stream, once I do whatever, like I don't really care anymore. Like how do you care about something that like already happened? Like I know you should be doing it, but I hate it.
I don't know. I live consuming content as most of us do.
Yeah.
So I'll watch like there's this streamer that I watch a lot, Ludwig, and I'll watch like his 10-hour streams. And then he'll make YouTube videos out of his streams, and I'll still watch those YouTube videos. I don't know. I love. See, I mean, it's also like the whole like when I play with Fish, then I see the video of me playing.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I think it's content doesn't end when it's done. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you, and I think it's so important. I'm at 0 trying to get to 1 right now.
Yeah. Exactly. There you go. XQC.
XQC.
The lad.
Boy.
He slams his desk with his feet when he gets real mad. He'll like throw himself back and
Gosh, I would never do that. I mean, I self-built this desk, so I don't trust it, but also your baby's on it, like your computer and everything. I can't. No.
The man is a loose cannon.
Yeah, he's a loose cannon.
Unhinged.
He's also like a millionaire, so
I guess it doesn't matter.
From Twitch?
Yeah. He's like a 30K Andy. Every time he streams, he gets like 30,000.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Is that the goal, guys?
My goal is 1K. I want to get 1K average viewers by like 28 years old. I think it's a good.
Ruben.
What do you think?
That sounds pretty fair. I mean, I want to definitely start at 1K and keep going for sure.
1K average viewer, not followers.
Yeah, 1K average.
Where are the followers at right now?
I have 4,000.
I don't even know how many I have, to be honest.
Oh my god, you guys are crazy.
The subs have been really good too.
Yeah, subs coming in.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's a great platform, and not enough people know about it, and it's a great community. Do you have problems with trolls? Because I never did.
I don't know.
No.
The only problem I have is because I'm part of like this little group of friends on the internet. We're called like Salty Fish and Co. or just and Co.
Mm-hmm.
That will get like somebody in my stream will say, "Hey, when is Fish gonna stream? Or is Fish streaming?" And then it irks like all of us. And then, but usually our chat will be like, "Then why don't you just go wait in his offline chat if you want?" Like, you know, So it
fights itself.
It fights itself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you take it on the chin, it's better. Like if you get mad at it, I think it's funnier.
That's fuel, bro.
Like I think it's better.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You just kind of have to roll with it and watch other people stream. I think if you watch other people stream,
100%.
You kind of like learn how they do it.
Yeah, no, that's my biggest advice. And I made a video like 5 months ago or 4 months ago about how to start streaming, like Twitch 101. And that was the first thing.
Like a month. Yeah, take like a month and just watch.
Yeah.
Yep. Because there's a whole culture about it, and there's definitely a wrong way to go about it as far as talking to chat, and like you can piss a lot of people off, you know, like, and streamers too. Like there's an etiquette in a way that not any other platform has. There's nothing else like Twitch, man. It's so unique, and I think it's the future.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't think that YouTube and, you know, in the music sense, like Spotify and all those platforms are ever going to die and be not important.
I don't think YouTube will ever die. I think it's
I agree.
I just think like so many kids, it's just consistently like always gaining new viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Because like baby, you see,
It's
I'm so sorry. It's so sorry.
Okay.
Behind Google, isn't it the most visited?
It's not only the most visited, it's the longest they stay on a platform.
No, YouTube's my favorite platform, and I love Twitch, but it's still up and coming. Like, it hasn't gone mainstream yet. It's about to. It's starting to get more, but still, it hasn't gone mainstream yet because it is such a culture shock for a lot of people who are coming from YouTube and other platforms.
It's like, why don't you just play the game? It's still like the big question.
Like, you remember G4 TV? Remember G4 TV?
Yeah.
That was so ahead.
Yeah.
And people were back then were like, this is stupid. Why don't you just play the game? But now G4, actually, they announced that they're coming back, which I think is really cool.
Well, Mixer just died, so maybe now would be a good time. Yeah.
Yep. So I wonder how G4 is going to do it. I wonder if they're going to have like a big Twitch channel.
Olivia Munn, you think?
Yeah, hopefully, you know.
Wait, what was that? What'd you say?
Olivia Munn from Attack of the Show, and they're doing
G4. So G4 on DirecTV, I believe. It was like one of those.
It was a channel, yeah.
It was Comcast. It was a channel on TV.
It was Comcast.
Comcast. It was on TV, and it was all about games.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really, really cool. And that's where Olivia Munn got her start. I don't know if you know who Olivia Munn is.
I've heard her name.
Yeah.
She's an actress.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She came from...
on Attack of the Show.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. And so G4 died. Why?
Because, I don't know. It just stopped people. I don't know.
Interesting. Huh. So now there's this whole new underground thing with Twitch, and since quarantine.
Yeah, Twitch got a big push. All the DJs that can't tour anymore just started, live streaming.
Right.
Person in Jaws.
Yeah, I saw.
Wait, what was that? Lewis, what was that?
Just like our counterparts that are insanely bigger than us in music, we're bigger than them on Twitch.
On Twitch, yeah. It's a different world. It's a different world, different frontier.
I believe it. So because you just started getting serious about Twitch when?
I would say like 2 months ago.
Probably. I started after him because I was like in Miami for a while and I didn't have a means to stream. And then when I came back, we
had to buy computers.
Yeah, we built new computers for it.
4,000 followers in 2 months.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, I got like 2,000 like the first day. Because I'm part of a community already.
Yeah, he's like a large cosign with this guy Salty Fish, who's gigantic.
Got it.
And they're just always associating with each other.
So it's some kind of thing that you sign up to.
No.
They're just friends, friendship.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Make friends on the internet, and boom.
No, I didn't grow that fast, but I grew somewhat fast, and I make it out a lot to be that I went on Twitch and I was doing like for like 2 months beforehand watching all these streamers, and I would go into like music streamers chats and just be like, hey, and get to know people, and those people would raid me with 300 or 400 people, and it's like
perfect.
It's a really supportive community because it's still up and coming. People aren't too big to like give a handout to a small streamer, which is really great. What's happening?
No, my headphones just
my headphones also. Are you I'm so sorry, Nova. Oh my god.
That's fine. Like strike 5.
I can't stop.
I think I'm gonna have to start bleeping out your sorry Novas. It's fine.
It's just like beep. Sorry, beep.
You're fine.
I think that the only reason I really started Twitch streaming is because Fish was like, you'd probably get like really good viewers.
Yeah. And it's a great source of income, not just exposure,
it supplements a lot of my stuff. And also Twitch already bought my computer. Like the money that I've made on Twitch already paid for all of the money that I spent on my computer.
It's so underrated. And how do you, I know it's only been a couple months. I was on fire for like 8 or 9, 10, 11 months.
But also while you were doing the music thing, it was, it's a pretty tight-knit community because the music tab had just become a thing, I think.
Yes. No, that's true. That's true. And the categories are so cool and important. And I think that they should actually break it down even more. I don't think that like a girl playing on the piano should be next to like a DJ doing like some crazy set, I think that should kind of be broken down too eventually. But do you guys get are you feeling any burnout yet? Because you're streaming so much.
No, dude.
It's kind of like I kind of want to keep it like always that whenever I turn it on, it's a pleasure. I don't want to ever feel like I have to do this. And so far, it doesn't feel like that. Like I'm just like I'm gonna stream now. Let's go. Like
I literally ended stream to come do this. If we weren't doing this, I would be streaming.
I believe you. And that's how I did it. I did my longest stream was like 12 hours, and this was right before tour. Tour is what really kind of made me burn out, because like I was streaming the live shows whilst traveling and doing everything by myself at these venues, and it was just a lot. And I came home and I was like, okay, I'm going to attack this. I'm going to be here. Everybody's going to be online. I'm going to go on all the time. And I was just burnt at that point. And then it was that feeling like I have to do this. And my community's so great. Like the community there in general, yes. But like just in my experience, the weirdo crew has been so good to me. And I miss them. And I hate that this has become such like a drudgery task to me. I think part of it is and I'm just like kind of blurting out my problems right now, because I really have been in such turmoil about not doing it so much, and I miss it. But I think I have this pressure on myself to do performance streams all the time. And that's, I think, what's burning me out the most. Like, since tour, I don't feel like performing. Like, I want to make music. I want to make stuff for the first time ever, not keep doing old songs. And I should just start streaming that process again. And that's what I had in my mind. But I got it in my head that nobody wants to see it. Because on Twitch, the people that knew me from before came and became followers when I was like doing the acoustic performance stuff.
I feel like they would love it.
They're followers of you, not what you do.
Yeah, like I think it would be cool to do that. You should just do it because you want to, and I think that will reflect on your stream and they'll see it in your energy.
I kind of have my own answer to this question, but like just because you guys are convincing me to just do it, whatever. Do you think that there's any negative to people hearing the music being made and like what it's going to sound like before it comes out?
So we're sort of in a weird place because my viewership, they became fans of my music because of my gaming. Does that make sense? Like, it's not really our fans from music.
It's new. It's completely new.
It's a new group of people.
Yep. That's how it was for me. Yeah.
Those people that listen to our music don't know really that we Twitch stream.
Yeah, I mean, they do, but it's minimal, I'd say, compared to like the Anco community.
Yeah.
I had no conversion of like Instagram followers to Twitch. It was all blank slate, just like you're saying.
Every once in a while, like 5 to 10 will be like, whoa, like this is Smile, like you guys Twitch, like, and it's like cool. Yeah.
But for most people don't know what Twitch is unless you're kind of already in the Twitch community.
Yeah.
And getting people to download it, it's like, they're like, when is this?
Yeah. What?
Just come watch me stream. So you don't think it really matters?
I don't. No. And also, like,
I don't know. I feel like they feel more a part of it. Like I was there when
that's what everybody
says.
Like
he was making it and then they start telling their friends like, yo, I saw him make this, like. And
it's and when I get comments like that, I'm like, I literally want to cry because like on By Myself, I got a comment and he was just like, it's so cool to see this actually out, and it means even more like knowing what went into it, like watching you stream the process. So like, what is my brain thinking? Okay, it's okay. I forgive myself. I moved. I had health problems. Restart. Let's do this. I'm gonna stream right after this because I gotta produce.
Also, this house looks amazing. It's second floor.
Yes. It's a freaking townhouse, guys. It's got 3 levels. I can't even believe.
Whoa. And you own all 3 levels?
I do. It's small. It's compact on top of each other, but the garage is on the bottom. A lot of
vertical space, though.
Yes, which I have to mute this. You can hear an echo because of all of this vaulted stuff.
True, yeah.
I'm gonna have to put up curtains because the acoustics are really bad. But
just put more of those guys.
Yeah, I have one more of these, and then here I just think this is where the echo chamber is. There's like a corner right there. So I need some heavier curtains because this is like basically see-through.
But still, this looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
This is like a really great little stream room.
Yeah.
It is. It blew my mind. And it's only like $200 more than where I was at before, like a little tiny place in LA. So I
Wait,
moved
where are you
away.
right now?
I moved out of LA just a little bit more.
So farther away from us.
Yes.
Big sad.
Okay, but we're gonna go visit and we're gonna go to Raising Cane's because it's near you.
Yes.
Okay, all right, let's do it. But anyways, I could afford this place, and it's still a 1-bedroom, but it's got this loft, which is technically like kind of a second bedroom. But I've never had a designated studio before. I've always had to shove it into like a corner of my living room or dining room or something weird. So it's really nice. It was worth it, and I was kind of ready to get out of LA, to be honest. Since I like work all for myself, like. How do you guys feel about that? I know you have such a network of tight-knit people there, but have you guys ever thought about like piecing out?
No.
But also like with this quarantine, like I could have just been doing this at home, I guess, but this is where it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel I don't want to be home. And also where we live and the price is like, it's super solid. So it doesn't really feel like this is home, I guess now. I don't know.
I don't really feel pressed or nothing like that. Like I'm here and I'm not thinking like, oh, like I could, not be paying rent. I could just be at home if I'm doing this. Like I am at home, and like I can't just be like living in my parents' house or in Miami. I don't know. Like,
yeah, I lived with my parents for a month while this transition was happening because I could not find a place because everything's just going like crazy lately.
Yeah.
And as much as I love my family, I'm an independent freaking girl. I cannot live with my family. I need my space.
Bro, I did go at the beginning of quarantine. I did go home like to Miami for like 2 months, and man, by the end of it, I was going crazy. I was like, I can only make beats on Ableton, which I realized during that I was like, that's not all I do. Like I play, I stream, whatever. Friends come over, we make stuff happen. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was feeling limited without the studio and like my instruments, like.
Yeah. And so do you feel like collaboration is the biggest thing that was missing in that, or you're just saying the studio too?
It's like my my home base, like where I operate from. Like I have so much stuff that I rely on that I didn't even realize. Like just as simple as walking in here and picking up a guitar, or like plugging into a different interface.
Or saying hi to Louis.
Or saying hi to Louis.
Well, you guys are like a real tight knit team. Like, I haven't said it in this episode yet, I realized. But I've worked with you guys and I've seen you guys work together, and your partnership is super cool and you're really efficient and fast. When we were doing, I'll just repeat it, we had technical difficulties and I had to start over, but now we're here.
It's showbiz, baby.
Showbiz, baby. Show must go on. But basically, Louis was starting a beat on the main computer, and then Ruben was over on the couch with Ableton, like sending over some synth parts and stems, and it within like an hour and a half, like it had all of the production was there. So how you guys work so efficiently is so cool. You're the dream freaking team.
Hey.
What have y'all been working on lately? What's been the new?
A lot. So we are obviously Smile stuff. We have a record coming out this month and next month. Watch out for those. Very exciting. One of those songs, the one that's coming out in August, has been around for we've had it for 5 years with our good friend Just a Gent. We had it for 5 years and we love the song and it's finally coming out. Really cool. Song after that for Smile is called Waitlist, which is featuring Nick Smith on the vocals.
Which I think is probably going to be like one of our biggest records.
Yeah, I think
it just has
too.
that special.
It has a feeling to it.
Yeah.
So that's Smile stuff. We have more Smile stuff, obviously. But then we also have a metal band called The Shadow Service with Sean, which I'm sure he talked about. And we're looking to start launching towards the end of the year. It's pretty exciting. Louis has a solo singer-songwriter project that he's been developing. He's like in kind of like writing an album, so to speak.
No way.
Writing songs.
Oh my God.
Me singing,
yeah,
and stuff.
And then I have a new house duo with like another friend of mine. We're just making house music.
Pitter patter,
baby.
God,
Let's get
I
at her.
love it. Just the content factory over there, man. It's
And then there's Twitch. Yeah, and then there's Twitch.
Yes, no, I know that's absolutely amazing. So you just live to create, and there's nothing else about it. Nothing's holding you back anymore. That's great.
And we also have like the 1 or 2 artists that we help out and develop, like Calica. She's absolutely crushing it. She's like going crazy on TikTok now and getting a lot of
literally
attention.
Blowing up on TikTok.
Yeah, it's insane.
Millions of
views. Insane. But it's cool to see because we found her in Miami from the ground up. She had zero, like we made the name together with her. We really saw the whole thing grow. And
yeah, she came into the studio. Ruben found her on Facebook, and she didn't even want to be an artist. She didn't know what she wanted to do. And then we were like, we should make you an artist.
And then, and 2 years later, she's living in LA too. And, you know, she's getting hit up by all these very interesting people and like high profile, like, you know, companies and labels or whatever. And it's like, it's looking cool for her.
Well, and you don't usually groom artists like that.
I don't like that.
That's a weird word.
I know. That's why I put air quotes.
We only have 2 of those that we really do. It's her and another Spanish girl from Miami who used to be my music student.
Okay.
But other than that, no, those are the only ones.
But I think at that moment we were like, we should do this.
Yeah.
We should be like P. Diddy. And
and just like really start like
produce and find artists and like be a part of it.
And I know that that's not really the whole focus right now, but that you have those 2 artists is great. Can you kind of take it back for me for a second? Like, how did you guys meet and know that you guys were like music soul brothers?
He was my first come home friend in high school, you know, like the first friend that comes over. So like
we were in a religion class.
Yes, we were
with Marty.
Mr. Marty. Shout out to Mr. Marty.
And I was like, I play guitar. And then because he was like, you go around the room and say a special thing about you. And I was like, I play guitar. And then Ruben was like, I play drums.
In the back, I was like, oh.
And then I started going to his house every Friday. That was like our thing. Every Friday I would go to his house and we would jam.
Like me on drums, him on guitar, we would switch. We would write music on like this music notation program called Guitar Pro.
Guitar Pro.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And then
do you know Guitar Pro?
Yes. I've never used it though.
We used to write music on there.
Like cool, crazy songs.
I don't know where any of that stuff
Some masterpieces for sure.
I have all
like
of
10-minute
stuff.
like crazy metal-itudes. Like
Dude, you guys should pull that back out.
I would love to find it. I don't know. I think it might be on my computer. I'm not really sure. Dude, no, there's no way I have those. There's no way.
Why?
I just don't.
It's been over 10 years, you know?
Yeah, it's sad.
But then from there, it's like, wait to like, he got Fruity Loops in my computer. Then we both had Fruity Loops. And then we just started making songs, maybe 2 or 3 every single day for the rest of high school from junior year.
Literally, we would make multiple songs every single day.
Like he would send me a song and then I would send him one back and then, you know, just bloop, 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 back and forth. And then every day, because in high school, our band room and our band teacher was an awesome, very community-based program. Like the band teacher, who is still a great friend of ours today, and he plays on our records even. He's an amazing sax player.
Wow.
He kind of like made, or I don't even intentionally did it, but he just made this community and everybody was just always coming in and out. And like, even past graduation, anybody that's like, oh, Columbus, like, you know, Cooper, like, that's what's up, you know, like it's kind of already like, there's a bond there already. So just that through that, and like, we just kept going. And then we had a house, it started a house deal and we were making trap music. And then, you know, we just kind of plateaued there. We got frustrated and then started SMLE kind of like almost as like a stress reliever, and like some other sad stuff happened. But then it just clicked so fast and it blew up way harder in our face than anything we've been working on.
And so much faster. Within the first week, our track like beat had more plays than almost our whole SoundCloud
combined. Yeah, from our previous album.
Just the first song in the first week.
Which
Do you
a
know
crazy
why?
Because like it just, I don't know. SoundCloud was.
I hit up a lot of people.
Oh yeah, you hit up at like Absurdist and
Saturn and Stay Loose and all of. So I hit up all of the people that I had been listening to during that time, and I was like, "Hey, this is our first track. What do you think?" And it was like they were like, "This isn't you."
Yeah, like what? Like there's no way this is your first song. Like yeah.
And then they were like reposting it and everything, and then
it caught on because they were all like, you know, medium-sized producers on SoundCloud.
But they had good. Well, the thing about SoundCloud is that it's very giving to medium-sized people because people love like that. Oh, I know like
like tastemaker type stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I know it, nobody does, and then it just exploded like wildfire. And then like before we knew it, we had management and agency, and just like the whole thing was like grown into a thing before our eyes. And it happened so fast. There was an adjustment period. It's like, whoa, like I spent years on this other thing, and within a month I can throw it away already, you know, like.
And that's sort of what it feels like with Twitch now, like and our new growth and community. Like,
yeah, it's just like
it's like a whole. It's like it's basically SMLE 2.0.
Because we haven't seen this growth like since we started SMLE. Like up until now, we haven't seen this rapid amount of growth. Like since, like I said, since we started SMLE, it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Like after we started, we got that giant jump, and it was like craziness is happening. This is all happening so fast. Then we leveled out for a while, and we were able to like adjust and sustain, you know, and then
figure out how to make it a career.
Right.
Which is what was amazing. Like even though we were like middle of the road kind of in the EDM scene, like we were able to make a career out of it, and we're able to sustain ourselves very comfortably with it. But now we're seeing like so much social growth and so much like just anything that we do gets
like proper engagement these days, and it's hard to get that on certain platforms because of algorithms or whatever.
Yeah. Do you think it's chalked up to just the content's great or consistency?
I think it's a both. I think
both for sure. I mean, it's a brand recognition thing to a certain extent, and then just like the consistency and like the content itself. It kind of makes a community around that, and then the people like just push it themselves after a certain point.
When did you start? When was that first song that skyrocketed?
Smile?
Every day.
It's called Every Day. It was in 2014.
It was the first song we ever put on SoundCloud.
First upload, private or public, first upload to that SoundCloud account.
Wow.
And it just went. It was wild.
That's insane. I wonder if there is something algorithmically with that too, if they help out new accounts. Like, TikTok does that.
SoundCloud back then was just like the repost network was just something else. I don't know. It was so...
Yeah, I don't know too much.
So awesome.
It was awesome. Like there was so many people were just blowing up and getting solid engagement and solid numbers, and it's actually good music, which is really cool.
Is it not like that anymore?
No.
SoundCloud's different. I mean, there's a whole SoundCloud rap thing.
20K is like the new million.
Yeah. Like our SoundCloud used to cake. Like in the first 3 days, we had like 300,000 to 1 million the first week, if even, And now it's like struggling to get 40K plays like on a solid release.
Yeah. So it's maybe dying a little bit.
SoundCloud is for sure.
Yeah.
What do you think's replacing it?
Nothing. Spotify.
Nothing. Yeah, DSPs,
Twitter. Yeah. Just like normal socials.
Yeah.
YouTube, honestly. YouTube is king.
Have you guys gotten into the TikTok stuff at all?
Ruben's been doing a little
I've been
more
posting
than
them. Like I realize I'm not pretty enough for TikToks, but I'll post anyway. But like I said, our friend Calico, like it's absolutely working wonders for her. It's insane.
But it's in a music regard too.
Yeah, we did like for some reason I decided at the top of this year that it was the year of Britney Spears. And it turns out it was like the conspiracies are coming out to surface, and it was 20 years of Baby One More Time. So we posted like a cover of us, him and I and Nick Smith doing like a live version of Baby One More Time. I did the drum covers on there, random TikTok-y stuff involving like instruments,
Yeah, because like it kind of blows my mind the things that are on the radio nowadays because of TikTok.
Yep, they dictate it.
Our buddy made the la 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 da 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 when I popped up.
So he's rolling in it. Mm-hmm.
He that blew up on TikTok, and now it's like he's the biggest producer of all time.
Yeah, he's highly regarded.
What do you guys think about the hits that are on TikTok? Because in my opinion, they're real lo-fi. If I can be that nice. I
like lo-fi to a sense, but I think it's just very interesting music. A lot of it is very interesting, and also like I don't know, like that Willow Smith track is fucking awesome. I'm so sorry again. That Willow Smith track is sick.
Which one?
Hold up, wait a minute.
Oh.
I actually don't know if I know that one.
It's a great song. But like I find a lot of really great music on TikTok. So the problem that I have with TikTok is I don't consume it.
Good. I can't consume it. Every single time I go on that freaking app, 2 to 4 hours of my life just black hole.
It kind of makes me anxious. Like it's happening so fast, and like I don't know, like I can't stop it. Like I just close it.
Yes, no, you can't stop it. It's very addicting, and my brain literally feels like mush afterwards, and that's not a good sign.
So I'm like the opposite. So I'll open it up for like see something. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Scroll down like maybe 3 posts. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and then I will stop and see probably the cringiest thing I've ever seen ever in my life.
Yep.
And it'll hit me like a brick in the face, and I will just delete the app off my phone. And I can't spend more than like 5 minutes on the app. I can't.
Wow.
Because I just I
flustered.
I cringe.
Yeah. You're the perfect person to be posting stuff there then, because it won't consume your life.
But like it goes back to what we said about Twitch. Like the only way to get into Twitch is to consume it, and like you have to take a month and like really watch it and put yourself in the community. I can't put myself in the TikTok community.
Hard.
I can't do it.
So hard.
I'm too old. I think that's what it is. I'm too old for it.
Yeah. I was kind of feeling that too, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
And that's okay. Like, let the kids have their thing. Let the kids have their thing. Let the 5-year-olds do their weird little dances to, stuff. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, it really
It's
doesn't.
making careers. It's helping our friend Mothika, Kalika is doing.
I tried to go there, but I'm not really you think I would be, being ADHD and all, but I'm not really a short form content creator. Like, and also I think that was also my problem with the app is I would see a post, like it, and I'm a studier. I want to know who this person is, what makes them tick. I go to their channel. I'm sucked into all the videos that they've done. Oh, they have a YouTube channel too. Maybe they started there. Oh, nope. Actually, that's after, I'm a studier of like what people are doing and how they're creating. So I think that was the biggest problem for me.
Well, that's a common misconception with like ADHD because, as you know, I have it as well.
Yeah.
I think the thing is that we're not like, what's the word? Like loose brained? No, like we're not like, oh, what's this? What's that? What's this? It's more like we hyper focus on one specific thing and you can't stop thinking about that. Mm-hmm. So it's like when you're on an app, it's not like I can watch a 2-hour video on YouTube about Far Cry 3.
That was close.
about Far Cry 3, a game that I've never played. I've never played any game in that series and be completely enthralled by it. Yeah. Just like sitting on my phone and there's 2 hours went by. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never like short of stuff I want to do. That's not how ADHD works.
Yep. And that hyperactive is the hyper focus is what was a problem for me with that. So I think that's also why I say, ADHD and that the short form doesn't really work for me because I don't like a whole bunch of different things. Like I do know what I like and what I want to create. Yeah. And when I get so into that, like short form doesn't seem enough to encapsulate all of, what I'm trying to say. And even with the song, like I'm working on this new song right now called Freak Everyone. And it's the first song in my entire producing, writing, career of having the same chords and riff through the whole song. Now it's not done. I might add a bridge.
Okay.
But I hope I don't because I really have always admired those people.
Bridges are for nerds.
Bridges are for nerds. Don't do it.
I know, right? Okay, but I think I'm going to do it this time. But I always have admired those songs that just like roll on the vibe and keep that going and don't break it up. But I'll get bored. I'll be writing and I'm like, oh, I've heard this chorus before. It's so boring. I need a bridge. It's got to go somewhere else,
There's a new Cory Wong song. Do you know who Cory Wong is? He's like from this band called Wolfpack, but there's a new song that he has and he broke it down. It's pretty cool. Like the whole song is A-B the entire time, but it's constantly changing. Ooh, it's cool. Sorry. Yeah, but like it's constantly changing. Like it's just A-B, A-B, A.
AF.
But it's cool because it's like it's A, then it's B, then it's A again, then it's just like B broken down, solo over A, solo over B, and then A again with the B melody. It's like really cool and creative and like how they did it. So I think that's kind of a fun challenge for musicians. It's like write a whole song over the same thing.
Yes.
I mean, Weightless has the same chord progression throughout the whole
song. Yeah.
So what I did for one of our new releases started with the chords, dun, dun, dun. And then what I did was I made a drop with an interesting rhythm. So I took the chords and I made a cool rhythm out of it. So originally they were just block chords like boom, boom, right? And then I was like, oh no, in the drop it'll sound better if it's like boom, 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 like some cool rhythm. And then I just take that rhythm and I made it into the intro. And then now that rhythm and those chord progression is now the same throughout the whole thing, except the drop now just has a thick bass line, and that's it. So it's cool. It's interesting.
It's hard sometimes to do less, though. Wouldn't you feel?
It's hard to do less.
I feel like we've
been trained for it, bro.
Yeah.
Our from going back to our band teacher, his biggest like word of wisdom was always less is more.
Yeah, always.
And he actually before I went into his program and going out of it, he kind of completely 180'd me as a drummer because I used to be all about technicalities and complexion and a lot of stuff. And by the time I left, I was playing on a 4-piece drum kit, playing the least possible.
Yep.
So I just like really took that to heart and applied it to like the rest of my life.
Now you only do like a 3-piece, right?
Yeah, I use just two toms and a snare.
I can't wait for this
Maybe a China.
new track, guys. I'm really excited about him. Do you have a release date for Weightless?
For Weightless, it's floating for September. We don't have a date,
Okay.
but
I have news.
okay.
You guys are so funny. Okay, I have one selfish fellow learning how to producer friend question.
Okay, hit me.
Do you have any plugins you're obsessed with right now?
FabFilter Pro Q3. If you're,
I have that one. Yes, obsessed.
The best. I don't even use compressors anymore. Arcade is
the plugin.
You know what I need to get from you, by the way, on that? I need to get from you what my EQ settings were for
like your chain?
ADHD. Yeah. And
I can give you that.
Because I've got my setup together now, guys. Like I could actually.
Oh, we can do this. We talked about this months and months ago, didn't we?
Yeah. Right, this was like a year ago.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Well, I'm equipped now. So, okay.
Yeah.
So FabFilter, yep. Mm-hmm.
Arcade. Arcade is fantastic.
Arcade, okay.
And that's where I'll leave it. Just get Arcade and learn how to use it, and you will be set.
What is it?
You will have inspiration for years.
It's basically Splice the plugin, if that makes sense. And you can stretch, cut any sample to key to whatever. And it gives you a little keyboard, like a sampler, more so than like a keyboard.
Yeah.
And there's constantly new sounds being added, so just
almost every day.
Yeah. So I just got another subscription because I love Splice. Splice changed my life. I love
Splice
that.
is great.
It's amazing. And I know Arcade is better
in a different way.
I knew he was going to say it.
But I use Splice in tandem with it. Like, I mean, I use Splice every day.
Have you heard of the Slate plugins?
Absolutely. Which ones?
I don't know. I just got the subscription and I downloaded a whole bunch of their stuff.
For all of my drum stuff, I use Slate drums 4. I gotta get 5 now, but 4 right now. And then there's Slate Trigger. There's all of the VMR rack, all of the mixing plugins. They're all fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The only thing I hate about it is you need an iLog constantly, and I'm just not about it.
Yeah. I just did that, and I did an account, and it's like a virtual login. It's not an actual.
Really? Is it virtual now? You don't have to use an iLog no more? Maybe I'm back.
I know, because that was about to be a deal breaker for me when I downloaded it last night, but then.
Because I had them and I used them for a long time. And then when I started becoming more mobile and realizing that I need an iLog always, I'm not going to take my iLog from the studio, which is like, anytime I move it from that computer, I get anxious. Because if I lose that, there goes my Pro Tools. I have to figure it out.
No, totally. I have one thumb that it's all on a thumb drive. My friend gave me that, got me this mic and my interface and everything and helped me out. And if that unplugs, this really scary screen comes up where it's like, we cannot access any of your plugins or settings. And I'm like,
The whole system goes down.
Just the sheer panic. All right, guys. Well, we want to support you. Do the shout out vibes.
Okay. It's pretty much /SMLE music for everything, all socials. Our Twitches are rubensmle, lewissmle, RUBENSMLE, LEWISSMLE.
2 S's.
You're a fast speller. Okay.
Did you practice it?
No. And then
we ordered ramen too.
Nice. We have the Shadow Service on Instagram, Cult of TSS. The Shadow Service is the new band. My house project is called Pitter Patter. On all socials, it's Pitter Patter. Boom.
And I don't have a name for my project yet.
Patent pending for.
Okay, yeah, hold on 2 seconds before you go. You're starting a singer-songwriter project?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear one?
Yeah, that's so rad, dude.
Wait, will it play?
I love that from you. I really do.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to play you something through the speakers. Oh, can you type in something?
And is this you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Which one do you think she would like?
I don't know.
The one after Daisies, you think?
The one with the bass, dope bass.
The dope bass one, right?
Yeah. Damn, I was doing so good.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Okay, cool. I'm doing great.
Can you hear it? Living like a bad joke. I've been getting on too fast. One breath and I need smoke. But my friends gave up a long time ago.
All of my future is dead and gone. Everybody keeps on moving on. They all forget about you. Lose it all of my future is dead and gone. Everybody keeps on moving on. They all forget about you.
This does not sound acoustic-y singer-songwriter to me at all. That sounds like
I'm a singer-songwriter.
Singer-songwriter.
okay, but it's bedroom
Production.
pop. It's kind of bedroom pop vibes.
Ish.
Kind of.
Now that she says that, I would say so. It's like
My stupid words don't come out right.
Yeah, it's very bedroom pop. Maybe a little sad boy. I don't know.
Interesting.
I love it. It's great. It's not singer-songwriter though. Don't say that. It's not
Well,
acoustic
it's a
singer.
I'm a singer-songwriter. That's what singer-songwriter means.
I know, but it's produced. It's not just
I get
you
what
with a
you're referring
piano
to.
and like a
Like the
guitar.
acoustic person,
Like
I get what you're referring to because it's like the acoustic person, yeah. But it's still I still consider like singer/songwriter on it, you know.
yeah.
Singer-songwriter with production.
Maybe say singer-songwriter like pop or something.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just it's not acoustic.
Wait, where did you find the?
What?
Right here.
Well, that's amazing. When are you getting close on that one, Lewis?
I have 4 tracks. 5?
Yep.
4.
Maybe a little EP.
A little left.
I want to do an album.
Oh, you're gonna do an album? Yeah, Sean and I were talking about that. Like he's got his album coming out, which he gave me the sneak peek. I got to listen to the whole thing, and I was
Yeah.
like freaking out about it.
I'm actually gonna mix that. I might have to mix that whole album.
I am so excited. I really, and he says he's not a lyricist. That's
Get out of
Oh my
here.
God.
What?
insane. He says
He's
that's
like the
not
guy,
his
dude.
strong suit. I know, he's crazy.
We have new metal stuff too that's coming out really, really great.
So you're down for the albums because it's kind of a single culture, and we're all kind of in that routine. What do you feel about albums? Yes.
I mean, so it like depending on how you're asking me, like artistically or like from a marketing standpoint.
Kind of both, because like
Okay, because like artistically do what you want and however it's going to come out is the way it needs to come out. But I do recognize from a marketing standpoint, if you're like, not the hottest ticket in the market, it might be hard to break through the noise with a whole album.
right.
That being said, if it's meant to be received as an
cooler.
album, it's meant to be received as an album.
Albums are cooler. Singles are cool. Like Smile is built off singles.
Yep.
Even our EPs are singles.
Yeah, they're rolled out as singles. It's just at the end. we
Yep.
just-
How do you do that, by the way? I always could never do that. Release an album or an EP as singles, and then it's all.
our management.
Management is a management question. We gotta,
Yeah.
But
I can find out for you though.
I don't have
Albums?
that.
I've always thought albums were cooler.
Yeah, it's like it's a whole thing to like, it's a world to live in for a little bit.
And I think the fans typically like that more because they want more of you.
Yeah.
And it tells more of your story. I think for me as an artist, though, doing everything on my own, it takes me about 6 weeks to do a single with a video and like
Okay.
Yeah,
everything
like, top to bottom.
top to bottom. I really can't do that, 10 times. That's, a year and a half between releases for an album. And I don't know if it would actually take me that long. Maybe I don't have to do videos for all of them, but I don't want to hold on to anything. Like when something's done, I just want to get it out there.
Yeah.
Because you kind of have to hold on to songs a little bit with albums, no? Yeah. But you guys are so much faster than me. So
But we also, like I said, we've held that one song for 5 years, so you never know.
no, that's true.
This is the new. We did a new breakdown.
Let me get it for you. Let me get it for you. Take it down.
Hey, heavy-ish. I love it. Ah, you know me, I'm a metalhead. Oh, we were supposed to talk about that too. Sean was saying how much of a metalhead you guys are. Lewis, I know you are like crazy, and I wanted to geek out about you on it. I don't know what kind of metal are you into, because he didn't really know.
So when I was into metal, there was a few bands that I would
Was?
go back to. Well, I mean, when I was like only
Oh,
into metal.
okay, yeah.
When it was like the metalhead.
Yeah, when you're a metalhead, no other music is enough.
So I was like into the band Miss May. I was into Avenged Sevenfold, but that was like Avenged Sevenfold was like my first taste of metal. And then I was like, when I learned that there was more, I kind of stopped listening to Avenged Sevenfold and listened to more of the heavier stuff, like Black Dahlia Murder is amazing. Whitechapel. Bring the Horizon.
Kitty Cat.
Bring the Horizon is amazing.
Yes, I've seen them live actually.
Can we get a cat? Are you like
I'm allergic to
deathly allergic or?
It's annoyingly.
Can we get a cat?
What if I kept him in my room?
Just making family decisions on Boss Pod, no big deal. This is Cosmo. You guys haven't met Cosmo, huh?
No. Hi, Cosmo.
This is Cosmo. He was sleeping here all cute. I couldn't put him down for the episode, but anyways, we gotta stay in touch. Ruben, we'll talk about the gear and stuff. I also kind of want to maybe run my new song past you. It's really rough, but it's kind of got an ADHD AF vibe. It's a lot happier and stuff, so that's good.
Hit us with it.
So appreciate you guys and always being my feedback peeps. Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Are you gonna send us the song?
Oh yeah, I can. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you see what happened in Beirut?
Where?
Beirut.
No.
There was like a giant explosion in like a fireworks factory. It looked like a nuke going off in a city.
When?
Like today.
Is that Israel? Was it Israel?
Beirut, no.
Or was it?
Beirut.
Is that a country?
Yeah, I don't even know where that
Am I
is.
ignorant for not knowing that's a country?
I know. I don't know that.
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah.
And so did it, like, it's just happening now?
It's like near Turkey. It's in Syria.
Syria.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, Beirut explosion.
The whole world's crazy right now, man.
It's wild.
What are you looking at?
Lebanon.
Oh, Lebanon. Oh, I was super.
Yes, you should get a cat. Are you allergic?
I'm allergic to cats, yeah.
No. They have some cats that I think are
cat.
hypoallergenic or something.
What if I get a hypoallergenic cat?
I don't know.
What if I get one without the fur?
Because I've met cats that were hyperallergenic and it was just like still off.
Yeah, but those ones that are like completely bald, what are those called?
I hate those. Those rare naked cats.
Like they're probably cute and stuff, but I hate them, dude.
I just can't. Like I don't even want to touch it, and I want to be able to hug my cat.
Well, Lewis, you can come over and
yes,
give him a pet and enjoy him here.
Choose your words very carefully here.
Yeah, let's catch up soon, guys. Thanks so much for being on an episode with me.
All day.
Are you gonna go back to streaming now?
Probably.
I have to go do a improv show.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Do you know Overwatch?
Yes.
Like the game?
My brother was a sponsored player for years.
Okay,
Nice.
so do you know the character Mercy?
No. I don't know anything about it.
Okay, so there's
beefed that up too much.
One of the voice actresses from the game wants me to be on it. So,
Oh, cool. Okay, and it's on a streaming thing?
yeah,
Is it on her
Cool.
Twitch?
it's on her Twitch. Yeah,
Her Twitch. Okay, well, I'm going to be getting back in the Twitch game, so we will see each other there as well.
Yes.
See you around the internet.
Yeah. Yo, guys, thanks so much. Appreciate
No
you.
worries.
Thank you.
Later.
Been real.
Goodbye.
Peace.